With spring here and the weather warming up, you might notice some unexpected visitors in your yard. Animals like rabbits and deer might decide to start a family of their own.
Yeah, you may even see little birds in your yard. And joining us to talk about that is Ryan McTeague with the Michigan Humane Society. Good morning, Ryan. Who do you have with you this morning?
This is Roxy. She is a 7-year-old Beagle Australian cattle dog mix. That's where she gets her really cool speckled coloring.
Yeah, she is pretty.
So she's 7, so she's pretty well established. She's going to be one of those easier transitions to your home. She's still very active, likes to run around, likes to play, so she's going to be a good family pet. So if you're interested in her, you can come out to the Detroit Center for Animal Care. They open at 11 o'clock today, or you can give them a call, 313-872-3400.
Wonderful, and I love her scarf. She's all festive because we had opening day just on Monday.
Yeah, I don't know if the Tigers are going to get the game in today, but she's excited, so yeah.
Well, tell us a little bit about your advice for what people should do if they do find some other animals, wilderness animals, in their backyard.
Yeah, it is springtime, so we're starting to see some more baby animals appearing, and animal lovers like myself and you guys and everyone else, you see, maybe a nest of baby rabbits and you get concerned. You don't see the mother around. You don't know what's going on, and you want to get them help. Well, really the best help for them is to leave them where they are. Oh. Mothers often leave their animals, their babies, for long periods of time while they go out and forage for food. Yeah. They leave them in a safe spot. Same thing with deer. If you see a fawn in your yard, the mother thinks it's a safe spot, and so it's not uncommon to see that fawn there for a couple of days because they know that it's a safe spot. So they'll go and they'll come back at night. Baby birds too, often when they're learning how to fly, will flop around on the ground and try to get their bearing. So you want to leave them where they're at too. And there are times where you may want to call a DNR rehabilitator. If you're concerned, you can always call the Michigan Humane Society Wildlife Department, and we can let you know whether it's a good idea to pick them up and bring them in or just leave them where they are.
Now, what if the parents of these little animals don't return? You said that sometimes a fawn could be out in their backyard for a few days before the parent comes back, but at what point should you be getting a little concerned and maybe make that phone call?
A lot of times you won't see them come and go, so you may not, because they come when there's not going to be anyone around. So it's hard to tell if you start seeing the rabbits or the deer looking really in trouble, then you might want to call just to get an idea of what you should be looking for, whether you should be calling a DNR wildlife rehabilitator.
Now, I would imagine with some animals, you certainly don't want to touch them just because of the fact that it may keep the parent from taking care of them, or actually even cause you to be injured if the animal, the mother or father, were to see you.
Yeah, you certainly don't want to get yourself in a dangerous situation, and you also got to realize that raising some animals by yourself, some wild animals, is illegal. So you don't want to bring an animal in and start raising it as your own, and because you could get in trouble with the law that way. So you definitely want to make sure you're doing the right thing. So if you have any questions, feel free to give us a call.
And what should you do? Should you be concerned at all about your own pets if you find those outdoor animals, keeping them obviously at a distance?
Well, yeah, if you know there's a nest of baby rabbits and you've got a dog that's running around the yard, well, you want to make sure you keep that dog away from that area, and hopefully the mother will move them away once they realize it's not a safe spot.
Absolutely. One more time, how can people get a hold of you and the Michigan Humane Society if they're interested in adopting Roxy?
You can come out to the Detroit Center for Animal Care today, or give us a call, 313-872-3400.
Oh, she's a beauty. Well, thank you so much, Ryan. I appreciate it, and I'm sure it won't take long for Roxy to find a home here.
She's a beauty.
We'll be right back with another news brief right after this.